You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
Hello and welcome to the first edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Today na Monday, and we will bring the program come to you this morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mabel Kaba, good morning. Today na Monday, the 23rd day of September 2024. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can look at the unauthorized plane we been land na Salone, where according to the authorities they nobody expect this plane here so for land. Waiting at this particular issue behind this plane landing na Salone, unauthorized one, you go know inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
Well, this and plenty other story them then at the program for you this Monday morning. And sure say yourself for they join with this morning, be part of the program. Send me your message in the comment section. You can as well text me on +232 74200 545. Now the number that we go reach out to we send we your concern, your thoughts on the topic who they can look at this morning. Well, if people can remember over the weekend, information will come out that one plane be land at the Freetown International Airport na Lunge, and according to the authority them we now the Civil Aviation Authority, the airport authority, they say they don't know but this particular plane we land na Lunge, waiting there inside the plane, and according to the information they give to the public now that they don't arrest the 4 people where they say be there inside this particular plane. Well, from that end to now waiting to happen, you go know inside the program. Send me message in the comment section. If now you first send this for Watch Liberty Online Television, one for say very big welcome to you, as this is the only digital platform also you get you correct information but all waiting they happen at the country. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put the subscription button on, and also don't forget to put your post notification bell on so that any Liberty Online Television count you will get notification till we don't count. Do the same thing for Facebook so that you will get alert say we don't count to various programs that will bring count throughout the week for ensure say we inform on as we na Liberty Online Television we believe in free, fearless and inclusive journalism.
All right, we continue with the Breakfast Show, but first we're gonna court. Also, we're gonna the Freetown Magistrate Court number 2 before Magistrate Santigi Bangura. We don't send one Yake Vandi for going to the Male Correctional Center because police allege say them be Ketchum. They travel with two plastic drugs them where according to police, it not be supposed for travel with them drugs there. Well, for let we know more about this, let we join with court reporter when Maria to Sheriff.
One Yake Vandi, when a businessman, don't appear back before Magistrate Sakekura na the Freetown Magistrate Court number 1, for where police alert say, them be catch am they travel with drugs. Yake Vandi, they tinap before the court on 3-count charge them, we get for do with possession of prohibited drugs without lawful authority, dealing in prohibited drugs without lawful authority, and transportation of prohibited drugs. According to the particulars of offense na that, Sunday, August 25 this year, na federal security checkpoints na Bo City, the accused been they travel with 2 black plastic bag wey flop with kush. Count 2 states say, on the same date and place, the accused Yake Vandi been they deal with drugs without lawful authority. When the court be reading charges to the accused, the magistrate not been take any plea from him. The accused not been get any lawyer for representing a court in this case. Magistrate Sakekura no bin give bail to the accused and be send am go back na the male correctional center and be adjourn this case to Tuesday, September 24 this year. For Liberty Online TV, me na Mariatu Sheriff.
All right, so they continue with the Liberty Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Well, as we tell you earlier today in the program, where they can look at the unauthorized plane where, according to the authority, they say they not get no idea. And the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority, September 20th this year, they be pull one press release. Also, they update the public say 11:54 p.m. where na 11:54 na net. September 19, they been get information say one private flight where they schedule land na the Freetown International Airport without approval or landing permit. This means say this particular flight, according to within the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority, put inside the press release where they've been pulled September 20th this year. They say 11:54 p.m. na net. One private flight been land na the Freetown International Airport without any landing permit or approval from the authority Then go before for say this particular aircraft, they don't all by the state security and all the 4 people where they inside this particular flight currently then they under police custody. We mean say police they investigate this particular issue and they say as of then 10 and they would be all this particular private flight will not get permit for land at the Freetown International Airport. The Director General for the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority and also inspector them from the Directorate of Flight Safety Standards and Aviation Security, they all be there on site. We mean say the right authority where they in charge of the civil aviation and also the airport authority, they all be there on site. So this particular flight be land at the Leone International Airport. Well, from that end to now, we don't try for get somebody for talk to from the Civil Aviation Authority, but they're not able for come and talk to the public. So we continue for giving the information. Well, on the virtual link now, we get Victor Akumengot, an expert on urban planning and transportation and safe. He don't work at the Freetown International Airport and also they can give an opinion based on a knowledge and experience where he gets as former air traffic control assistant at the Freetown International Airport na Leone. Good morning, Mr. Mengot, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Khadija, good morning, Sierra Leone, and thank you for having me.
From you na somebody, you don't work na the Freetown International Airport na Leone, you get experience as former air traffic control assistant na the airport. Looking at waiting the Civil Aviation Authority puts to the public, a very scanty, not well detailed, but according to them, September 19th, 11:59 na net. Flight, a private flight land na Leone without any permit or any knowledge of the authority then at the airport. Firstly, based on your knowledge and experience as somebody who don't work as air traffic control, is it possible for let any flight land na Leone without nobody in permission?
Well, I mean, for now, understand flight operation, first of all, allow me to make it something. The government and Civil Aviation Authority then stayed and they investigate this matter. So whatever I'm saying now, not for prejudice their investigation. Whatever I'm going to talk about is how aircraft then they operate, how then they move from one place to another. So the industry, the international body, we then call the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, we're based in. So that organization, it gets a convention where all member states for follow, because the convention get 103 member states. So that's 2 parts. That convention, it gets articles of the ICAO convention. We normally call it the Chicago Convention, because at Chicago meet in 1940. It gets annexes to the convention. So let's start with the article. Article 34 of the ICAO Convention say there shall be maintained in respect of every aircraft. So any aircraft where they fly, it's an international navigation journey logbook. Logbook day, you get particular of the aircraft in crew for each flight. So now look at say, okay, this plane where they cancel, we cancel. Before it left, it get for left at the designated airport. That is airport of departure. And before a plane they left any airport of departure, they get for fit. Waiting at that flight plan day. That flight plan day, now they put details of the plane because each plane gets a call sign, just like our vehicle get a registration number. The number of people on board, the crew, how much fuel it gets, the route we want to use, and the destination. So when you file that flight plan day, that information they file an office where they call the Aeronautical Information Services Office. So they go to all the air traffic control center en route. So then go know say this flight they left so time, they get for pass. Why then they do that? Because they get for transfer, like air navigation, they get for transfer the plane from one airspace to the other. Let's give an example, practical example, let people understand. When you take the Usai Saloon, the airspace there, we get a group we call the Flight Information Region. We have Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. So that Flight Information Region, they based in Robertsfield. So now then they monitor all flights where they come within that region. And when they come to Saloon, if they come from the north, you come up from the Dakar Flight Information Region, go to the Roberts Flight Information Region, when at the northern part, na Saloon Air Traffic Control, now then they look after, and the southern part, na Liberia Air Traffic Control. So before the plane they come, you get reporting stations there. So it could be say, the flight region where they come up, go inform we say, certain flight they come. The only other place where you come to if one kind of Saloon with airspace, now across the Atlantic, that if they come out, na the Caribbean or South America. And then they'll get for no, say it come. So when the airport, when they approach, they go get for inform the Saloon control tower. So in flights, we get to call scheduled flights and non-scheduled flight. A scheduled flight, na flights where like the one they will carry regularly, like ASCII or Airpeace. Non-scheduled flights, na the one they make one-off journey. And before they can your country, they get for submit a flight plan from the airport of departure. And it's not possible for like a plane land without the knowledge of the air traffic controller. Because when they enter your airspace, then go get for handover. The only way you can do that, I'm sure we get radar. So we air traffic control center get radar where they monitor the airspace. So the moment you enter with airspace, when I control airspace, the controller then go get for ask him for identifying self, waiting a destination. And it's not possible for let land without get permission from the air traffic controller. So it can land at the airport for two reasons. One, if you get engine problem, or two, if they run shortage of fuel. So now we can call Mayday operation. But also, if like say that flight then a Monrovia Binego, it can take Freetown as an alternative aerodrome or destination. So it can request for land. But even though you not get permits, when it requests for land, the air traffic controller they now get for alert to the authority and security. So that is how the operation takes place.
On how planes they operate from one country to the other. How you would describe the incidents where happen here?
Incidents that happen at Saloon. What you go say now? If that plane they get for can, as I say again, if you get for enter Saloon airspace, we get what you call control airspace, where they monitor air traffic control. It at Boku level. Number one, we get what you call area and radar control. That is above a certain height. Normally, when it is above 5,000 feet above, mostly in area control. So they transfer from the area control to what you call aerodrome and approach. So that aerodrome and approach control, what do they call aerodrome? Now the airport, the control airspace of Salone. So before it can we go get information. The only way it go come on notice, now if you fly below radar, and if you fly below radar, for even like land safe, it get forget permission from the air traffic control. If you say in the distress, traffic control go now make a land, then when a land now, then go alert the authorities for let them go check, say, waiting you that plane they land, who that they waiting at the purpose. So it could be say, it could must be say the pilots go ask a distress call for let air traffic control make a land. Because it cannot land without permission. Why you get get permission? Because it get for use what you call either the instrument landing system, when the equipment within at the airport, where now the controller then they guide that plane there for land. Why they get for guidance? Because sometimes other plane can they come. So now that's not the situation. It could just get for B say there was a distress message to air traffic control. They allow for land and then investigate afterwards. But it's not possible like just land without, just like how you bag will just fly, can you land where you get our job without you not knowing. I don't think it's possible for that to happen.
Airports na Lunge don't confirm say it's not possible for let any flight land na Lunge without authority or information from the people who they on ground that particular moment. Rumors don't they come say this particular flight gets cocaine or other substance them where it carry it. And now the authority then they deny say they no know about this flight. The flight's not get no permit. You as an expert, they say that's not possible for let a flight land without permission. Is it safe for go by their room or there's something there where then they hide?
No, as I say, no. The flight can land if you don't get prior permission. How will they get that prior permission? Then by a flight plan where it submit from the airport of departure. Yeah. So if you enter Salone control airspace, there's no way it go enter that airspace there without the knowledge of the air traffic controller. That's what I'm saying. So even if you don't get permission for land, like prior permission based on a flight plan, for let it land, air traffic control get for make it land and then go only get permission either as a distress call, engine problem, or fuel. Because before it land, it cannot land, just land without the air traffic controller. They not get permission for land. Because then the director.
All of this,
because when
all of this not happen,
yes,
according to the press release where the Civil Aviation Authority issue out for giving information to the public. They say non-permanent staff there on ground not be aware about this particular flight. Then just say I land at the airport.
Well, that is very strange. According to the rules of the air. So for land, we get a more than the airport. There's no way a flight go enter with airspace we don't know. Unless you tell me, say, the air traffic that they know they use radar. Okay, waiting a radar. When you're in an air traffic controller, two ways we they able to detect flight. We either defect and what you call through radio telephony, which means we get communication with the pilot, because each air traffic control gets a unique frequency where all pilots then can contact them. Right? If we don't know about them, we must get a radar, because the radar you see your screen, you see an identified aircraft. So when you see an unidentified aircraft or aircraft, you go send out a message to the pilot, say, because you know whose level they where they fly, because we're using your radar. Tell and say, can you identify yourself? It just tell like when somebody they can you host. If you knock now you don't want, you the inside. You go for ask and say, now who that you be before you open you don't want. Now the same principle. You know, just come, unless it come, it crash now you don't want. But for let it just enter airspace, it land, you only notice and when it in the ground, it's not possible.
You don't explain so, but the airspace in use one, they not be knowing, the staff they not be don't get prior information about this particular plane we can land na saloon. Any cause there for let people and worried if to an extent the airspace people they use them where we authorities and the country no at all.
No, people are not for worry. Because when I say people are not for worry, as I explained, we airspace is being managed by one at sub-regional level. That makes we get what we call the robots flight information region. Within a robots flight information region, it combines the airspace of Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia, right? So you get an overall agency where they monitor with airspace, and I should say they get rid of. Say for instance now, if a plane they come, I'll give you an example. Let's say a plane they come off from Askai, they come off from Togo, they can't saloon. Because the nearest flight information region, now in the Abidjan flight information region. So when it filed in flight plan from Lome Airport, that information they transmit to all they transmit to the Abidjan air traffic control, it transmits to the robots air traffic control, it transmits to Freetown air traffic control, and even Conakry. Because if you need Conakry as an alternative landing port, then go get for nobody's flight. So we don't find that flight plan there. All the air traffic control they know. Now like really, so we come out Lome they hand over to Côte d'Ivoire hand over to Liberia. Because when they approach we own airspace, the first reporting call, because we get like hold up the air. So now go and again navigational aid them when I didn't they able tell them position. So the first navigational aid.
Mr. Mengot, based on the information waiting at the press release so far, no indication not there for say always you they talk about so the authorities are aware of them. So it possible it be say this plane really in destination now been Freetown or not just a transit point.
It can possible say the destination was not Freetown. Yeah. And the only way we go can through Freetown where the destination not to be Freetown. Now, if you come through the Atlantic, and most of the plane the way they fly through the Atlantic, now either if they come out South America or the Caribbean. So if in destination not to Freetown, and for let him land na Freetown, he cannot land, the pilot cannot land without permission of the air traffic control. That is what I'm saying. Because you know just the car, you can't land at the airport. Unless the only way that can happen, if it fly below radar, which means it fly through the ocean below radar, we controller they don't know, then it just can't land. But that is very strange. That means we actually need for step up with air navigational system. Now the only thing that I will say.
They land na the Freetown International Airport authority then say they're not aware, even the person where they on ground that they for monitor all flights, the INSEF say they're not aware. And Salon get a history of cocaine plane them, even the previous administration because they struggle with some of their investigation there. So is it time for let people and worry back say such don't begin come now with airspace? Maybe na Salon at the final destination or na transit point?
Okay. Recently, let me commend the present Director General of Civil Aviation Authority. He don't make a lot of strides where they negotiate with the international community, ICAO and other people then for make we airspace safe. But we get what we call rules of the air, and then they under Annex 2 of the Chicago Convention. Now show how countries then for cooperate for monitor aircraft the way they fly into the country. So if we get such a situation now where we get unauthorized plane them, it's either be say we go get for step up with activity and increase with air surveillance system, which I think we can do. But I don't think it's any cause for concern. That is what I'm saying. The only way, again, I repeat, a flight can land without knowledge. Now, if you fly across the Atlantic below radar and just land, and it's not possible to land, because before you land, right, you go get permission from air traffic control, because you get for locate, because our plane the land, like explain Andy. So people are going to know. Now, two rules of flight you get. You get what you call visual flight rule, and you get instrument flight rule. Visual, now when they fly, they use landmarks or load for navigate. Instrument flight rule, now when they use the instrument, the navigational aids, the way they're on ground, for let you land at airport. So like we plane the cam in a saloon, we talk to the air traffic control. It get the frequency of the navigational aid, right? We'll call the vertical omnidirectional radio lane, when I like radio signal, or the instrument landing system. So it tune the equipment to that particular navigational facility. Now through that, it guide the pilot, then they guide the pilot for let it land at the airport. So if you land without a navigational aid, that means it fly below radar and you not approach no side, it come through the Atlantic Ocean. Because if they come from the north, we go know from the Guinea or Dakar air traffic controller, then go see them. If they come from the south, we go know from the Liberia or Abidjan air traffic controller. It's not possible because that's an overland. So you either come overland, north or south, or you come through the ocean. So the likely place where you go come where they not go know, now if you fly across the Atlantic.
And give your own opinion based on your experience where you don't get as former air traffic controller at the Freetown International Airport. Many thanks for joining at the program this morning.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, that's now Victor Akumengot, in a former traffic air controller at the Freetown International Airport. As today this morning, we look at, according to waiting the Civil Aviation Authority say, a non-scheduled flight will be land now the Freetown International Airport 11:54 net on the 19th of September. And according to a press release where they pull on the 20th of September for inform the public, they say they're not aware, nobody now the Freetown International Airport's not aware about this particular flight. And 4 people be there inside this flight where they say they now with state security them. We mean say then they under police custody for let police go investigate. We continue with this particular issue and we can get governments their position for let them update on also the investigation they now and how this particular flight been land at the Freetown International Airport. You still watch the breakfast show. Don't forget to share the program so that more people go join the conversation this morning. And also send we your message in the comment section. We'll read some of our messages them later on inside the program.
All right, so we continue with the breakfast show, and from that issue, we just quick look at other issue where don't they scan for a while now. If people remember this BNTM, one day the body been in a Pike Street, where according to people now, Gilbert being in the body where plenty people being see that time then at Pike Street. After we been left, also say they go attend one in Paddy in birthday party, they end up see in the body one. Well, Liberty Online TV crew been go work at the family host Usai Al Hassan Kuruma been talked to in sister we confirm say the postmortem where they don't do pan this late man in body they show say them being do plenty thing them to run we be make it end up for die. But for let we know more on this particular story, so let we join Al Hassan Kuruma.
The death for Gilbert George that we don't draw public attention after we Gilbert George been attend in friend in birthday party that the resort. This being them the family of Gilbert George been fending picking in dead body na street where them picking been attend one birthday party. Rachel George, now the elder sister to Gilbert, been explained to Liberty Online TV how him brother died.
Gilbert left na house on Thursday. He come out. That same Thursday he returned home. He left na house Friday morning. He go out because na person is it we cancel and we move around. So that same Friday day, na one boy come and by the name of Emmanuel Touré. He say na Gilbert send him for can take something in a room. So Then my mommy say, I know just give me pikin key. Say, call Allah, confirm with him. So now Emmanuel call Gilbert. So Emmanuel call Gilbert. My mommy talk to Gilbert. Now he say, Gilbert say yes. He say, get the key. He say, they go take something in my room with in gifts. He say, because Emmanuel in birthday and we go for go the party. Now my mommy say, okay. Now get the key. Come, now you want to come up, can take the gifts, one bag and the speaker. He go down, give the mommy the key, and tell the mommy say it they go. Where they left, it they smile. Then Gilbert call me mommy back. He said, tell Grace, like I meet me in Kambu Street. Then we last sister, we make all behind. So but Grace go Kambu Street, he see the motor car, but he not able for see Gilbert. Okay. So they're not able for waiting see. Or neither for let Gilbert get waiting he call for. So now Grace return back now us. Later that day, now Gilbert call back my mommy. He say, we dey go party. He say, but what come all the party? He say, I want you make for me fufu and crinkly. He say, because now I eat tomorrow. Yes, he say now I eat. At the last talk, then the mommy talk. Now morning, the Saturday morning. Now the mommy grab, he don't cook the fufu, they cook the soup. So he send me brother in Pekin. Now he say, go take bicarbonate for me. That's how they prepare now the crinkly. So Christiana say, you don't see the bicarbonate. And the mommy and go inside room for go take the bicarbonate. When I go take a day inside room now, somebody they ask. He say, whether mommy will born them bobo de naya. So me say mommy you down the night come on at all. Come on at all, I see the boy say yes, he say anything. I say yes, mommy. He say now you born them bobo de naya. I say yes. He say what it happen. By then my mommy had to go straight to Gilbert because I ain't no more no be there now us. He asked the boy. He said, what you do me picking? Now I say, mommy, say me if Morty full up, he asked this, he asked for talking, Ebi. And mommy Bokola. He said, what you don't do Gilbert? And the boy say, look Gilbert in body na Pike Street. Die one. So immediately my mommy try for one, go na the scene, but then still it not go there.
He continued say, one Emmanuel we organize the birthday party. Now the prime suspect and they with police they help with the investigation.
This Emmanuel go butu front the mommy. Now he say the entire Friday he not see me brother. He said they not see. He said my brother not go the party. He said my brother not go the party. He said he not see me brother. He said me like hold the mommy and. So that mommy, the mommy where the mommy them pay. Now he say Gilbert. He said, I don't know what to do you. He said, because now the party where you tell me say they go, they say you not go. He said, I don't know what to do. He said, but avenge you death. He said, no rest, no sleep until you bring the one that will kill you to book, later expose. So immediately now Emmanuel do and come up and the mommy 19 up. He begin to talk off guard, they say different things there. My brother not go the party. He show the call log to Wami because now I was saying I'm a sister because now we grew up now this compound here. Yes. When he showed the lady the call log, the dates supposed for because if you call person at 3 o'clock morning, if I show the dates of that present, they went at the 14th of September. But the date not tally with the time, with the day where he say he called me brother up to. Not to the same date. So immediately, my husband come, when he see the guy, now he come on a do. Now he take phone, he call me. He said that guy did. He said that guy did. I said now this now the Emmanuel Bobo will make the party. He said no alone I encourage that guy did. He said because else I make party, he forgive his record on waiting happen.
After postmortem, the results show say them been brutally murdered Gilbert as some parts temper in body been broke.
He stated the cause of death now multiple blunt force, fracture, injuries of head, neck, spine and left joint when at the shoulder. Then he said due to the consequences, he says severe, brutal, horrific, and fatal physical assault will lead to extensive skull fracture, which means we're going to explain at the postmortem room. You see, when immediately they pull this in first in cap, then find out say in skull broken at the side and the left and the right. Then they broke in neck where they say they strangle him. Then it gets a cut on the hand so where say na where they took him where weaken him but where weaken him. Then the other hand broke.
Rachel, sister to Gilbert, been confirmed to Liberty Online TV say in brother in dinner the resort outside them be make the birthday party.
One me let brother where that is so in girlfriend and sister. Now yeah, he see me brother in glasses. I say look Gil in glasses because I say they call her Gil. He say look Gil in glasses. When I tell now all my vex now. Say this motor in they come out so they for open and force.
The family of Gilbert end up for call on the government for make them give justice to them Peking Gilbert George. We come few days back na the country and suddenly can die then can manaya. For Liberty Online TV, Al Hassan Kuma the report.
All right, so they continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. Send me your message, your comments on any of the story them or they deal with inside the program this morning. Earlier, I'll tell you say today they look at the non-scheduled flights we been land at the Freetown International Airport. We don't get air traffic control experts when somebody will be walk na the Freetown International Airport. We don't share your own experience with we, and according to them, they say it's not possible for let any flights land at the Freetown International Airport without a flight permit or the permission of the authority there with the on ground. We'll go back to that issue there as they get government for letting go updates on with viewers them outside the investigation day now and waiting they don't gather so far from the 20th of September where they be pull a press release. Well, they go now on a shell outside the 7-story building being collapsed and people have been trapped under dirty outside they don't begin for pull some then they body them and information where it Liberty Online Television at that bad smell don't begin come out at this particular area. Well, we reporter David Yankesi said they did this morning for give update but exactly what's in the happen at the scene outside 3.7-story building being collapsed inside last week and kill people. Good morning, David, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Good morning, Peter. Good morning, family of the Liberty Online Television.
All right, David, based on what you don't gather so far this morning, as I don't tell the viewers them information we reach in Liberty Online Television, now that this place not in good condition and bad smell don't begin commodity. Just start for inform viewers them based on that particular information they will meet with.
So, good morning once more. Well, right now, I didn't the Shell community. Outside the 7-story building be collapsed. The Shell community. Outside a lot of people be get for die, people get for lose their life, property and loss and all of those things. But which means say the police, the military, NDMA and all other stakeholders them involved. They work unanimously. Then do the needful to put people under the rubble. But as it stands, according to which I can get at this morning, and the fact say I talked to one person where they work for the Marapa mine to tell me say, well, they don't reach the ground floor. We mean say the last body will be there at the ground floor. According to waiting the community people they say, they don't put up, and then they still get a lot of folk for this because there is a side way store outside plenty markets in the day where they still get for ensure they open and they community to them, really ensure say then see and look waiting the day at the place. So like so far so good. Then tell me say the last body where they will be there at the floor, at the rubble, they don't pull them. So they not get no other body again way then get full according to the community people. And that's Mr. Jal was telling me this morning according to the report we I gather.
community, don't they get bad smell? When you don't go there, not true, this information are true?
Well, from where I come this morning, they do me observation, they do me findings, I don't go around the place, I don't ever go down to the last floor, outside the last floor of the day. Well, I don't get no bad smell. I don't get no bad smell this morning. At all or not. And I even ask people and we be there around if they get any bad smell. That's not confirmed to me. They say not get any bad smell. So which means there is nothing like bad smell at the community. Because the people that walk fast, they walk unanimously. For instance, they do the needful. Let them protect the community, not forget bad smell according to which I get this morning.
Like how you just don't state, is it still ongoing or they don't stop because they say they don't pull the last body according to them? Because initially the information with the authority them be giving us that they not get the specific number of people where they suspect say been there under the rubbles. They don't confirm now, say they don't pull every other person where been they part of this incident.
Well, they tell me say the work is still ongoing because from then to the incident up to now, what attest to the fact say my mine waiting at Losal become with some machine there with cranes and other tractors and for ensure say then do the needful for able pull all the rubbles away there under, and as it is now, and as the from the background, the work is ongoing, and of course also acting up a machine very close to me where they on operation right now. And regarding the people who don't die, they're not able to tell me the exact number where they don't put because I asked them they're not going to give me the exact number where they don't pull. So then they asked me to NDM because I go there this morning and I meet nobody else I can see though. So which means I'm able to get a correct confirmation of the amount of people and way they've not pulled under the rubble so far this morning.
At the last floor, the crane, the other equipment, the way they use for rescue them people are still then at the site, and how far they don't go for clear all the dirty then come out in that particular place there.
Yeah, I think the machine is still also where the Manpower mines because as it is now, the Manpower mines where they lost salvage a mining company are the only company right now with the military and NDM and few other people. Then also we work unanimously for the ensure say then clear because according to what I get this morning, when I talked to one Mr. Jalloway, a senior engineer na the Manpower mines, he tell me say well they go say then clear all the place for the ensure say they do the proper thing then. So then they go now. But as it is, work still on and it work well. A lot of people also because when you see the ground flash they see on me back. Then just they say there are still places and they where they need for demolish because the undersale themselves they're not be able to demolish it. That's why they're not reach at the ground floor, but they're not able to demolish that inside it, like the store. And of course, then confirm to me say they go ensure say then demolish the store and all other places where they're not be able to demolish. Or let them ensure say they call community people, they then confirm to them say okay they ask they're not satisfied of the work way they do.
Still later the hope say they go see in Fambul.
Come again?
You able to see anybody who is still hopeful say they go see in Fambul?
Well, as I say, I will go down to the community people and very close to outside the incident we happen. I try for intercept one or two people where confirm to me say for the last body, according to what Mr. Zaro be say, he say for the last body where we feel say they under the dirty. Don't come inside when in fact now small speaking. In fact, I'm not able to see in aid up till now, but now in body more than full. So like, then don't confirm say they not get no other body again under the body. So means say they don't put all the body their way, then they still say they not the place. So which means there is no other body waiting at the place again.
You will live na the Shell Kisi community outside 347-story building being collapsed. Well, that now we reporter David Yankisi say we been there na the scene this morning for giving live updates, but waiting they happen there now as we all been know inside last week. 3.7-story building been collapsed and people have been trapped under the dirty. But according to a reporter, he say based on waiting and telling this morning now that they don't pull all the body they will be trapped under the dirty, and the last one where them pull now one small picking where them be seeing body without an aid. But one for say hush to all the family and other people that we lost their loved one them now this unfortunate incident. You still watch the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television with the stream na Facebook, YouTube, and also live now a website where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone.
All right, we will continue with the breakfast show. Remember, so you say for the watch the show, can drop your message in the comment section. Now, the different platform, the most they watch Liberty Online TV this morning, or go send them to +232 74 200 545. We will continue with the breakfast show, and from the eastern part of Freetown, where na Kisishel, let we just quickly go na Krube community. Also, we go get updates. There are some people wait up na this particular community. There is serious concern for sake of the Osem where they say council been broke this PNTM for plant mangrove them. They for sake of the tree planting where the Freetown City Council they do na different area them. Mohammed Kamara been go work a day and na this Sibrinka.
Today we come to the Kube community. Also we come now for can talk to people where they reside that is very community. Some time back, about a month ago, we see Freetown City Council become now. Also they instruct people and we get houses them at this particular end. Also out in Abso. So they need for remove them from this end as City Council want to make use of this particular side. As they be promised say after the people and go down come out, they will come plant mangroves them. So of course today Liberty Online TV we come now so for can know if that project they don't start and also talk to people them, you know, if they don't comply to the instruction where City Council be give them, say they need for remove them from this particular end. And also again, waiting at the situation so far since when they can remove them at this particular end.
This problem, you don't say now they affect students today soon. Because from season them broke your color so no get side for right now. With the stream border all the stream so you all now also all be there so. What I know be the money we are so also be working with we. But from season now they don't come broke so what are the money we no get no side guys for go with the stream right now we life there.
So how long you don't live in this community?
Me I don't live here. I don't pass 10 years now.
Me say so team up so me brother in Osibokwe 90 map by.
And the self be the live?
Yes, and that be the live. Till we the City Council then come, we object say why did they come work? And then tell we say na government, they say they want can plant flat tick them. Okay. For let they go guide the water where they come, they not affect you. But who so will be done bill. The way we see will be okay with the water because the water they affect, and then they cannot the room there again. It's just a full normal way to the guy. But from the scenes where City Council they don't come out, they don't come go, they don't demolish, they don't go far almost. Where the water they come, where they get affection, they go inside right inside the rooms them. So I not go tell Papa government say I glady on that. I'm not glady.
So what's not the major reason where City Council and be telling us saying that this not the reason we make them decide for demolition of structures them?
They say that they can plant the flower stick
the mangroves
stick them. Okay. Yeah, the mangoes them.
But they don't begin planting now?
No, they don't say that they pick the workers away for can do the work, then they come behind the car watch, take to the mayor, the mayor when he said car, he talk the same thing, but it not happen. So for more than go 30 days, we not see nothing. We just they see affection no more. The water they can inside the room there, with the bail, with the clean. So
when you say water they can inside on a room them, now the other structure them will not be broke rich. Now do you mean?
Yes, sir. Exactly. The way they talk so.
So before this time, with the other structures they will be there when they not be broke dates. The end where the water they reach now, not be the reach at that point there.
So as they can broke, City Council can put up broken, the water they go now full to the other building there with the far.
Well, like we show. We na man they will be say we land job and we come out today we get on today. And we not happy we there. Now because of the cost of living. If we get money we not there. Since we hear this incident say government they send council and they can't work here. We take the mandate for go na council, go meet the mommy when na the mayor.
Okay.
We go meet her. Say mama we will come out from Kurubi. If what you hear if it's true or not true, we go. The mommy say, okay now, I will come and see. The mommy come and talk with we. So from there, we go back the other day for go inform. We'll go now Friday, we'll plan card then. For try for no, then say no. Now anybody will get panel and go pull her. Right now, any side so far, where they go ask for place, then they ask you for $3,000, $4,000. Also, they go pull out.
All right. So since then, where they don't demolish your structures, I believe. How lifestyle like for you now?
I'm not comfortable because where see man don't suffer till don't get side we be say we they are charged. We say we think and I say I don't get me rest out. Don't government can broke. So no able tell we nothing because what they say for can do up to now. We not see it.
So the mangroves them way city council be promising them plants there and not start for plants.
Well, up to now, until we save the see now.
Well, for now, normally, Mrs. say no, they feel fine because when they with people and then they suffer, you not get for feel fine. So if you go talk to them, they know they listing you. So I'm so sorry with that this happened this rain. I don't feel good.
Okay, as stakeholder in this community, Freetown City Council be ever reach out to you before they can do the operation?
Well, normally, I say first, kushe to the mayor because now Mami will like this community and they play great role in the community. Okay. So I'm so sorry no more because I hope say this way happen. So say not been there, but now so now the story now what I mean where this don't can be now because the toxic and the camp plot mango stick now yeah.
Okay.
But up to now the people they not see them can do nothing, so they not feel fine. Right, so Chief, not go say it bad because government nobody not go able to challenge government.
All right. Chief, as a stakeholder in this community, I go just want to clarify for people who watch you right now. If Freetown City Council they reach out to you for you spread the message to people who reside in this particular side of Kube, say they get for come do this kind of operation.
Normally what I go talk because all man they see me now and they get for see me.
Yeah.
Me I apologize to the mayor for make them sorry for the people away. The strain right now in the strain. Me they beg the government make the mayor because we know say are in place. Let look after the people and I will need to apply for the people that them put now. Mostly school are open. So people learn rent where them can broke here, then property spoil. Now some beginning they are they go school. So I they beg in the mayor, go to the government, make them help them people and they. So now they are in the sleep. But what in government say, man no go deny all na government. So if they interview me, I no go talk half of what people and then go say, hey, this na incitement they talk so. But me they beg the mayor, now you place this. Let's sorry for young people and now.
All right, Chief, again, we see the community, you know, we meet side them where water not be the reach before this term. But today we come, we see the water go all the way na the field. You know, for post we don't kind of cool, we go see the field, they distance small from this particular, so we may use up to do the interview. So if you say that the major cause we make water on the reach at level.
Well, normally, what make first water not be in the Ambogui, that bill where they not be really, now all water they take over. But because of now strain for Leone place, the youth man make effort, so the water not been the reach so. Because high water, even the cause system where they are in a crew bay, not to the high water. If you rain come big, I come it up with fresh water. Now the problem can be. But now we are don't can empty so. I like now small high water come and the rampart take on a field. So no get for say because of where them broke the place. Now him either it blants be. But this rampart now because almost never been happen again. We host them in there.
Viewers, that now the concerns them we just don't get from the people them who talk to where they reside na Kurube community. As they don't get so many concerns them after we city council we don't can demolish the structures them wouldn't get there. And some of them don't live there so for the past 10-15 years. And of course from waiting and say we now that city council don't be informed them before they can do this particular operation. And moreover, one of the serious concerns we is get for do with the timeliness of the operation where city council can do, you know, because they don't inform them and also again and come broke the structures them doing the rain season where they affect them so much as we don't take on a right round. You see some structures them where they don't broke and then people they don't be get side for go, then we just get for come and make you know lapa we now under them they manage, you know, wearing courts then come and pray and settle with them family them. So these are the concern with them people that don't raise. And also again city council need for come and plant the mangrove them because you don't get time from them now that if only city council come and plant the mangroves them wouldn't be say they plant now so then go feel satisfied because then our government and when government don't pass instruction they're not going to go against that particular instruction. They continue for the Follow Liberty Online Television. Me and Mohamed Kamara they bring to you this report.
All right, from that report, then Akube, they come back in our studio and continue with the main topic they look at this morning, where it gets for do with the non-scheduled flight we be land at the Freetown International Airport in Lunge, 11:54 net on September 19th. Earlier, I don't talk to somebody when Victor Akumengot, an expert in that particular area, and it don't work at the Freetown International Airport as an air traffic controller. We don't make them clear to we this morning say it's not possible let a flight land at the Lunge International Airport without the permission of the authority them where they in charge. And on the line now been telling us say we'll get government forget them position and update the public outside and they now with the investigation. We'll get the Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education with we on the line where Ina Abdel Aziz Bawo. Good morning, Mr. Minister, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, Khadija.
All right, on the 20th of September, Osiusai, the Civil Aviation Authority, be issue out a press release informing the public, say, 11:54 net on the 19th of September, an authorized aircraft be landed at the Freetown International Airport. Firstly, starts for update the public how far as a government don't go with investigation and how a flight go land at the Freetown International Airport without a permit.
Thank you very much, Khadija, for some clarity. Unfortunately, the policy we began us to do are missed in your own administration. For say it's not possible for an aircraft land without the of authorities. Okay, that's an opinion. But just like you say, on the 20th September, like you said, at around 0031 hours, a 14-seater aircraft unscheduled and unauthorized land now we national airport. Immediately, the relevant stakeholders were informed, and the ONS, the military, the police, all assembled there, and led by the Director General of the Civil Aviation Authority, then searched the aircraft, lock them, take the 4 crew members where we did it, and over to the they conduct technical search on the aircraft, then lock them and take the key, collect all crew members where we did on board and hand them over, and that is why you even get the press release we come out from the civil aviation. And today, we will opt for even take them tomorrow in our usual appearance and give an update. But so far so good, the police, they in control of the investigation and will not want prejudice waiting the investigation they bring out. But Monday today, we'll get a technical report, the relevant authority. But it is not possible for an aircraft land and an airspace without the permit of relevant authorities. I don't want to buy that idea, or else we'll not forget anything. We'll get an unscheduled landing. Well, the investigation also will bring out as alleged whether any authority of the landing of that aircraft. But until the technical report is out, the only thing I will say, there was a landing of an aircraft. Swiftly, authorities concerned take action, go into action, and search. And I will clearly state here, say, as far as that landing of that aircraft, there is nothing like security threat to the nation, and everything is under control because swiftly the police can take control. And as I talk to you, the aircraft is protected by the Sierra Leone police and all 4 crew members, 3 Mexican and a Spaniard, they help the police with investigation. Today, hopefully,
deport go dey out. Thank you very much.
Reports so far from the search where you say them do now, waiting then see. Waiting the authority then see now the search where then do while we wait for the technical report.
I can't hear you.
Then do technical search and also do a normal search na the plane while the public they wait for Leone pull technical reports. That moment where we on authority then a salon the search waiting and see.
As in nothing of concern was found on board the aircraft, nothing apart from the crew members.
Different vessel them, other substance them, when an illegal substance them, they women then they out there say then they come na the country. And when this flight been land without any permission from the authority them, a lot of people don't speculate say na illegal substance them, either they might transit from Sierra Leone or then they count inside Sierra Leone, because you self know say Sierra Leone get a history of cocaine plane them where they land na the country it's ready.
Yeah, Khadija, sometimes I don't want to give credit to rumor or stations. It is correct that most times people can attempt for use any airport as a transit trafficking. But as far as this aircraft concerned, thing of search was found inside, and I don't want to preempt whatever thing like who is behind it. That is why we are waiting for the report. But no be there, no illegal substance, no be there, no weapon, no be there. So that I come to you and other listeners.
We don't work in an airport before. We also not transport experts. You be referring in your opinion Ibingi. But how secured Sierra Leone airspace go there? For like a whole aircraft come, nobody no see them, nobody no notice say this aircraft they come, it can land na Salon airport. How possible is it?
Khadija, the investigation instituted is to bring out all of these things where you query so now. Basically, there are people charged with the responsibility of manning that airport. So if a situation of such occur, the very best thing to do is to institute a deep investigation to see why an aircraft from Liberia detailed from Mexico just decide for land now we own air. But until this investigation, I don't want to give any opinion that is not coming out of the investigation. An investigation has been instituted, and I believe that today, as informed, as confirmed by ONS, the report go out. But the relevant is from that day to this report to you, how it be trying to ask, waiting go to happen for later aircraft land at the Freetown Airport. Whether somebody be know, authorities they don't know, or they know that only the investigation go bring the fact out. That is why we're looking forward to this investigation.
Under police custody. Now normal travelers them based on waiting under the authorities them they don't see.
These are crew members, not to passengers. Not to passengers, these are crew members. So they're not big anybody when passing. Now the people they know more way to the aircraft. Now inside the plane. 3 Mexicans and a Spaniard.
And I get something for hide with particular this flights will land at the Freetown International Airport without any permits, because from the 19th where it land today at the 23rd, una still they do investigation. The public no able get a clear understanding it. What you go say to somebody where they say una getting them for hide?
Khadija, what you want? This is what people that will not do any investigation. Will not even. There was a press release for alert citizens on the. But quite apart from the press release, we also need for look deeper and bring to with people what will happen and who are involved. We don't want preempt judgment. We don't want go with allegations. We don't want accuse anybody. So we will only get to a and finding if we institute an investigation. So, and they also need timing or bring out something where me you will believe. Government or authorities, why we want to hide anything from we people. Not to one of something. And Sierra Leone is not the only place where they will get an unscheduled aircraft. But when the incident they happen, like everybody is concerned, you need to look deeper for no it happen. What's at the cause, waiting there and surface. So you need time. If I just will come and say, yes, it happened, that is why we had the press release. But going deeper, you need time for bring out whatever surround, so that nobody not go able to query any other thing. Those queries that are coming, now with the query also, so that whatever is put out, as we don't always try to do. But there's nothing to hide in this incident. I can assure anybody that there's nothing that will opt for hide. Anybody where they behind this will be named. Everything will constitute what happened, this unfortunate incident, I prescribed it, will be brought out to the public. But we want to take with time, we want to let the relevant authorities look at everything surrounding it and bring out what you go accept as fact.
4 people already they under custody. They help the police and other state security them with information we go lead to this investigation for long. I go get a tangible report for bring out to the public. With the 4 people we police get now, una don't able get any lead, una don't able get any some sort of information we go give una a clear understanding to who side this Mexico flights they go, or who they in charge of this Mexico flight.
Like I say, the ball will be out today, as promised by ONS and the Civil Aviation Authority. But we know the aircraft come out Liberia, and it was heading supposedly from Mexico. The 4 people in question, whatever now they all respond, whatever investigations as to what to make that land. Now, yeah, without it behind, go be if it come out in the report. Hello?
Mr. Minister, are you there with me at the studio?
Yeah, are they listening?
They ask, say, governments already they battle with the kush, when a substance where they out there, where they ravage the youth of Sierra Leone. We see how our government don't set up a task force for try for combat all of this, and information will come now that most of these substance they come out from overseas, then they ship and carry inside the country. Now flights don't begin land at the Freetown International Airport. Una as authority then at the government, all man they say you know they don't get permits for land day. With all of this and the kush word already there into existence, you know, facing a cause for concern.
If it's not a cause for concern, God for those institutes and investigation. This is a responsible government. We know it is not like what they say with a battle with the case of Kush. It's not to the battle with the case of the country, because of the threats where the drugs intake, the pose to the human capacity where the president dey try for develop, it is a national crisis. So it is not just a government thing, it is a national thing. Concerned about any vessel we go try for increase the importation or the already supply of those substances within the country. That is why when this thing happen, the first thing now for alert the relevant securities, and they go straight and all over the place. But like I told you, there was nothing like an economic or social security threat with respect to the content of the aircraft. But what is of concern is why land here? Who are the people wey go know why this aircraft come and wetin are im intention? And that is why the investigation was instituted. But with regards to the content of the airplane, there was nothing of concern. Yes, as a government, we are concerned about the chain of supply of illegal substances within the country. And that is why we are very, very careful. We are very mindful. And that is why we are instituting this search. If now somebody try test case, go land and see. That is why we are putting the necessary investigation. We are instituting the necessary steps for on earth. Why? For Naya. And we don't have the possible no say it be scheduled for Kaya. Other people, right? People go get the knowledge, but not only the investigation will bring out this. That is why this investigation is instituted. So I have the indulgence of everybody concerned that level patient today, according to the head of ONS, the detailed report will be, we will brief everybody waiting happen for let this aircraft land unscheduled.
The DG Public say unauthorized aircraft come and land na the Sierra Leone airspace. How protected the airspace be when repeatedly this they happen and it seems like government not a learn lesson from the past?
Khadija, if that aircraft we can land and take off, nothing will happen. We will start to question whether we country say we are alerted straight off and actions we are taking. Yes, sometimes aeroplane can fly over an airspace, they fly, they know the availability of airspaces around. If they experience any technical fault, they can decide for land any side. If this is the case, they can out. If they just decide for air as a test case for know whether it is a safe for their trafficking, the investigation can also bring a cam out. But I assure you, say we are ready and prepared. Like we always the ONS and other security apparatus can tell you the security of it. And obviously anybody go and get away with them. That is why it happened. Authorities were alerted and they swiftly went into action. And that is why you got all 4 crew members arrested with investigations.
Apart from the crew members where they help with investigations and serve the plane where the government say una don't get under una don't seize them first, stay the investigation done. Anything there inside this plane where the government also take part of the investigation?
Khadija, I'm coming back from what I've said before. I said nothing, no day. Then search the plane, and according to preliminary report, where they inside the authority, the airport authority, then report, nothing of security concern was on board that plane. And when I talk about security, it also includes social and economic security concern. No drugs, no weapons stated here.
Na empty plane come.
We are looking at who they land here, why they land here, but nothing of security concern.
But na empty plane come.
Yes, ma. An empty plane with 4 crew members, a 14-seater plane with 4 crew at the land unscheduled.
Travel through Liberia before it land na the Freetown International Airport na Lunge. Before it land, the crew them na Liberia, they not inform the air traffic controller na Salonia say flights don't left here in the head for the Freetown International Airport.
Khadija, if they had informed us, if they have informed the authorities, they will not for us say now unscheduled flight. This is why we don't impound the plane, because no authority, this plane was scheduled for Mexico. It was not for Sierra Leone. If they been informed, we say such plane they left Liberia for Camp Sierra Leone, that for be an issue. Because it's called an unscheduled plane. But because we don't know, the authorities they don't know about Nkamwa, now make it fall under the category of unscheduled. And that is why the investigation is instituted for let know why it is good for here, but it is right for land here. That is why we are investigating it. If there be no say the land here, now normal thing.
People they watch you this morning earlier, you don't make a statement say as a government una they continue the investigation, una go bring out a detailed report and una ready for name and shame anybody una suspect say get hands in this particular non-scheduled aircraft will land na the Freetown International Airport. Why people for believe you say if una get names of people una go name and shame them?
I don't even tell you say are the name and shame person, because I don't think say anything they we don't regard as shame, because I'm still waiting for the report. I say anything, anybody we know say this plane they land and not inform the authority with the name. And why I want people to say is since where we come as the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, I think we don't try our best for always bring information, not rumor, and facts to the people. And say we don't ever go below the target what we don't set for ourselves, that with people for always receive credible information, we credible facts. So in as much as we don't ever go below that mark, things say I could talk anything and somebody doubt them. Missed the report owner. And going forward, I think we will bring the necessary authorities now with press conference, subsequent press conference for let they can detailed what really happened and why it happened, who are the people involved, as we don't always do.
And provide updates on how the investigation they go now, and
Hello?
we look forward to the detailed report where you say we will bring out by today after una said they don't brief una as to how the authority them na the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority don't they investigate this particular issue. Many times so you talk to win at the program. Well, in name na Bokari Abdel Aziz Bawo, in a Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education. Maybe they talk to we inside that interview day. Maybe they talk about the non-scheduled flights we been land na the Freetown International Airport na Lunge. According to a press release where the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority pulled na that 11:54 on the 19th of September na net. There be sea flights we can land na the Freetown International Airport, a private aircraft, and according to them, these flights not get permit for land na the Freetown International Airport. And according to it together from the minister now, na that the flights been come on to Mexico, it traveled through Liberia, and it can land na the Freetown International Airport na Lunge without permit. The minister saying an empty flight cam. 4 people be there inside where they under police custody now. They help them with investigation. And by today, they say they go pull a technical report. Let the public know what they don't gather so far. But it say nothing other day way for big concern or way for big security concern to citizens them. We continue with the breakfast show and now at time follow we look at messages they wanna don't send at the program. They look at the first message this morning, why they take this one. They say, Mr. Minister, how do you know the plane was from Liberia if the landing of the plane was unprecedented? The minister is very uncomfortable speaking to the nation.
All right, to look at more messages we don't come in. This other one we I go look at, it come out from Victor Akomengot. He said the minister has just confirmed that the airport originated from Mexico and traveled through Liberia airspace. According to air navigation rules, the authorities from Liberia must have alerted the Freetown air traffic controllers in Freetown before the aircraft landed.
Melissa Kabada Facebook on the story Oduna Kube, they say these people at Kube have been relocated 2 years back, but government has failed to take stance in what they had in mind to do in that community. That is why the people came back and put up structures.
We look at more messages we don't come in. This other one we are going to look at, they come out from Jibril Sanfa Bangura on Facebook. It's a Liberty Online TV. Ceylon government authorities have arranged honest to the public. First of all, let them answer the following questions. One is it a coincidence that all 4 air administrators were at Lunge Airport at 11:54 p.m. on the 19th of September? 2 is what were all senior authorities of the Civil Aviation Authority doing inside the plane at the considered a crime scene. 3 is why also the name and identity number of the flight ripped off the plane. What are the reasons for the detention of the flight crew? Today is September 23rd. And why is it taking the Ministry of Information this long to inform the public and who is the owner of the plane? This is my take. According to reliable sources from the office of the regional Interpol, the plane was carrying drugs from South Africa to Lunge International Airport. The so-called arrest was made by the Interpol. I am so surprised to hear the Deputy Minister of Information being dishonest to the people of Sierra Leone.
All right, more messages. We'll go look at the program this morning from Usnan Lamik Siddiq na Facebook. They say these people and the flight in question should be thoroughly investigated, and even the flight control personnel at the Freetown International Airport. Enough is enough. It appears this is another attempt of dubious activities. More messages them. We don't come to the program. This one again, what they take from Mystic Dwazak on the Shell Kissy incident. They say, I am urging the rescue team to ensure they put more effort into search of bodies at the collapsed building at Shell New Road. More so when the place has started getting some smell, which is not good for the environment.
Now the YouTube channel, they say they will end up tell the public that it was a technical issue caused the unauthorized landing. Now both case this.
All right, more messages. We don't come to the country. Mohamed Jallo, they say how a country and unidentified aircraft enter your space, they cannot notice it. Salon not secure in the west. They case any flight enter the space they see, and if they refuse, you identify, you will send to get or intercept it.
Laminde can a YouTube say why was the name of the aircraft incomplete?
For the Mustafa Toure, they say a container landed at the port and turned out to contain chicken products, and within a year, Kush became a pandemic, so we will wait. All right, so they look at few more messages. Them we don't come at the program this morning. For the Mustafa Toure again, they say the strange flight issue will remain secretive because the accused Kemosise of smuggling cocaine into the country, even though those accused and prosecuted never mentioned anything about him during the trial. They were convicted and sent to jail in the US. But up until today, the SLPP people are still associating him with cocaine. So no one should expect any transparency on this matter because they don't want the scandal individual to be associated with any present official.
For one call on the YouTube channel, they say, do they have sniff dogs to check for hidden drugs?
All right, many messages, but because of time, we'll go tap on the for now, and we'll go try for bring more information about this flight as soon as I hear from the Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education. We'll talk to this morning by today, then they don't get a technical report and then go come out to the public for updates them how the investigation don't go so far. But based on waiting the Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority pull and the press release with them pull on the 20th of September, they say they get 4 people there now in a police custody, and then 4 people there that then be there at this private aircraft where be land now the Freetown International Airport on the 19th of September 11:54 na net where they in September, and according to them then still they continue the investigation because this aircraft land at airports without any permission and they not get no clue. Well, we'll continue for follow this story and how they get the information. We go bring Cantona.
All right. Continue for watch Liberty Online TV as later in the day we get other programs that they come up. We don't forget the highlights of the day. We don't forget the Talk to Liberty. And so we don't forget the news updates will come up later in the day. Continue for watch until we meet again. May welcome back to get a good week and stay out of trouble.
All right, continue for watch Liberty Online Television throughout the day. Like how Mabel say, we they bring cancer na interesting programs them. We don't forget to Talk to Liberty, where they gonna various community them bring out the problems and count them so that the relevant authority them go know about the problems and try for solve them. Don't forget, if you say for the watch you get any information or anything that happen in your community, we want for bring and come to the authority, then call we now the number where they see na the screen. So +23274 200 545. Our team go na that community day and try for do real investigation. Princess Pierce now produced the program. Emmanuel Malik Campbell, Musa Saukoma, and Dennis Kamara. Now then give technical support to the production team for bringing this program come to now. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.